How Money Works, Stop Being a Sucker by Tom Mathews and Steve Siebold. How Money Works, Stop Being a Sucker by Tom Mathews and Steve Siebold is a practical guide designed to educate readers on personal finance fundamentals. The authors aim to dismantle the common misconceptions about money that keep people financially illiterate. Their goal is to provide clear, actionable strategies for achieving financial independence, from understanding how money works to making smarter financial decisions. This book offers a no-nonsense approach to taking control of personal finances. Here are 9 key points from the book. 1. Financial illiteracy is a major problem. The authors emphasize that one of the biggest barriers to financial success is a lack of financial education. The book highlights how most people, despite their efforts, remain financially ignorant and continue making poor money decisions. By calling out this financial illiteracy epidemic, Mathews and Siebold make the case that understanding money is essential to achieving long-term financial well-being. Example 1. The Young Professional. Scenario: Jane, a recent college graduate, landed her first job and was excited to start her career. However, she had little understanding of personal finance. She didn't know how to budget, save, or invest her money effectively. Without a financial plan, Jane spent most of her income on discretionary items, neglecting savings and investment opportunities. Outcome: as a result of her financial illiteracy, Jane found herself living paycheck to paycheck. She accumulated credit card debt and had no emergency savings. Her lack of financial knowledge left her vulnerable to financial setbacks and prevented her from building a secure financial future. Solution: Jane decided to educate herself about personal finance. She read How Money Works and learned the basics of budgeting, saving, and investing. By applying the principles from the book, Jane was able to create a budget, reduce her debt, and start building an emergency fund and investment portfolio. Example 2. The Retiree. Scenario: John, a retired factory worker, spent his entire career working hard and saving for retirement. However, he had little knowledge of how to manage his retirement savings. John withdrew large sums of money from his retirement account to make big purchases, not realizing the long-term impact on his savings. Outcome: due to his financial illiteracy, John quickly depleted his retirement savings. He struggled to make ends meet and was forced to rely on Social Security benefits and part-time work to cover his living expenses. John's lack of financial knowledge compromised his ability to enjoy a comfortable retirement. Solution: John's daughter introduced him to How Money Works, and he began learning about sustainable financial practices. John adopted a more conservative approach to his retirement savings, focusing on budgeting and investing wisely to preserve his funds for the long term. Example 3. The Small Business Owner. Scenario: Sarah, a small business owner, had a passion for her craft but lacked financial knowledge to manage her business effectively. She struggled with cash flow management, pricing, and understanding financial statements. Sarah's business suffered from inconsistent revenue and mounting expenses. Outcome: Sarah's financial illiteracy led to poor business decisions, resulting in financial instability and the eventual closure of her business. She was unable to sustain her operations and had to lay off employees, causing personal and professional setbacks. Solution: after closing her business, Sarah decided to educate herself about financial management. She read How Money Works and learned about cash flow management, budgeting, and financial planning for businesses. Armed with this knowledge, Sarah started a new venture and successfully managed her finances, leading to a thriving business. 2. The Rule of 72. One of the core concepts introduced in the book is the Rule of 72, a simple formula to estimate how long it will take for your investment to double at a given interest rate. This rule provides an easy way for readers to grasp the power of compound interest and how small, consistent investments can grow over time. Understanding this principle is key to making informed financial decisions. Example 1. The Savvy Investor. Scenario: Emma, a young professional, wants to understand how long it will take for her investment to double at an annual interest rate of 6%. Application: using the rule of 72, Emma divides 72 by the interest rate of 6%. Calculation: 72 divided by 6 is equal to 12. Outcome: Emma learns that it will take approximately 12 years for her investment to double at a 6% annual interest rate. This knowledge helps her plan her long-term financial goals and make informed investment decisions. Example 2, the retirement planner. Scenario: John, a mid-career employee, is planning for retirement and wants to know how his retirement savings will grow over time. His current investment portfolio has an average annual return of 8%. Application: John uses the rule of 72 to estimate how long it will take for his retirement savings to double. Calculation: 72 divided by 8 is equal to 9. Outcome: John discovers that his retirement savings will double approximately every 9 years at an 8% annual return. This insight allows him to project his future savings and adjust his retirement plan accordingly. Example 3, the college savings plan. Scenario: Sarah, a parent, is saving for her child's college education. She wants to know how long it will take for her college savings account to double at an annual interest rate of 4%. Application: Sarah applies the rule of 72 to determine the doubling time for her college savings. Calculation: 72 divided by 4 is equal to 18. Outcome: Sarah learns that it will take approximately 18 years for her college savings to double at a 4% annual interest rate. This information helps her plan her contributions and ensure that she meets her college savings goals by the time her child is ready for higher education. 3. Importance of saving early. The authors stress that one of the best strategies for financial success is to start saving and investing as early as possible. They show that time is a powerful ally in wealth building due to the effect of compounding interest. Even modest savings can grow significantly over decades if started early, and the book highlights the high cost of waiting to begin saving. Example 1, the college graduate. Scenario: David, a recent college graduate, just started his first job. With student loans and living expenses, he found it challenging to save money. However, David learned from How Money Works that starting early, even with small amounts, can make a significant difference. Application: David committed to saving $100 a month from his paycheck and invested it in a retirement account with an average annual return of 7%. By using compound interest, his savings grew exponentially over time. Despite the modest start, David's early savings gave him a substantial advantage in building his retirement fund. Outcome: over 40 years, David's consistent saving and investing resulted in a nest egg of over $250,000, demonstrating the power of starting early and the benefits of compound interest. Example 2, the young professional. Scenario: Emma, a young professional, was hesitant to save for retirement, thinking she had plenty of time to start later. However, after reading How Money Works, she realized the impact of starting early and decided to take action. Application: Emma began saving 10% of her monthly income and invested in a diversified portfolio. By prioritizing her savings and making it a habit, she ensured that her investments had ample time to grow. Outcome: by starting her savings journey in her mid-20s, Emma accumulated a significant retirement fund by the time she reached 60. Her early start allowed her to take advantage of the compounding effect, resulting in a comfortable and secure retirement. Example 3, the small business owner. Scenario: Sarah, a small business owner, was focused on growing her business and neglected her personal savings. She realized the importance of saving early after reading How Money Works and decided to make a change. Application: Sarah began setting aside a portion of her business profits into a personal savings account and investment portfolio. She automated her savings to ensure consistency and took advantage of tax-advantaged retirement accounts. Outcome: over the years, Sarah's disciplined saving and investing paid off. Her early efforts allowed her to build a robust financial cushion, providing security and peace of mind for both her personal life and business ventures. 4. Overcoming debt and financial pitfalls. How Money Works addresses the common pitfalls that many people fall into, especially debt. The book outlines strategies for getting out of debt, managing credit cards, and avoiding predatory financial traps. It encourages readers to understand the difference between good debt, like investments in education or property, and bad debt, like high-interest credit card debt. Example 1. The young professional in credit card debt. Scenario: Mike, a young professional, found himself buried in credit card debt. He had accumulated a significant balance due to impulsive spending and high interest rates, making it difficult to pay off his debt. Each month, he only managed to make the minimum payments, which barely covered the interest. Application: Inspired by how money works, Mike decided to take control of his debt by creating a strategic repayment plan. He listed all his debts, their interest rates, and outstanding balances. Using the snowball method, he focused on paying off the smallest debt first while making minimum payments on the others. Once the smallest debt was cleared, he moved on to the next. Mike also cut unnecessary expenses and redirected those funds towards his debt repayment. Outcome: over time, Mike managed to pay off his credit card debt and built a habit of living within his means. His financial literacy improved, allowing him to avoid future pitfalls and make informed financial decisions. Example 2. The couple struggling with mortgage payments. Scenario: Linda and Tom, a married couple, were struggling to keep up with their mortgage payments. They had purchased a home that stretched their budget, and unexpected expenses had made it even harder to stay current on their loan. Application: After reading How Money Works, Linda and Tom took proactive steps to address their financial situation. They contacted their mortgage lender to discuss options such as refinancing or modifying their loan to secure a lower interest rate. Additionally, they created a detailed budget to identify areas where they could reduce spending and allocate more funds towards their mortgage payments. They also started an emergency fund to handle future unexpected expenses. Outcome: by implementing these strategies, Linda and Tom were able to lower their mortgage payments and regain control of their finances. Their improved financial habits ensured they could comfortably manage their mortgage and avoid falling into further debt. Example 3. The small business owner facing bankruptcy. Scenario: Rachel, a small business owner, was on the verge of bankruptcy due to poor financial management and a lack of emergency savings. Her business's revenue was inconsistent, and she had taken on too much debt to cover operating costs. Application: Drawing from the principles in How Money Works, Rachel decided to overhaul her business finances. She started by negotiating with creditors to restructure her debt and reduce monthly payments. Rachel also created a detailed financial plan, focusing on cash flow management and expense reduction. She identified new revenue streams and implemented cost-cutting measures to improve profitability. Additionally, Rachel set up a business emergency fund to ensure she had a financial cushion for future challenges. Outcome: Rachel's proactive approach helped her avoid bankruptcy and stabilize her business. By applying the financial principles from the book, she built a more resilient and sustainable business model, allowing her to recover and grow her company. 5. Building and protecting wealth. The book offers practical advice on how to build and protect wealth through strategies like diversification, emergency funds, and insurance. Mathews and Siebold stress the importance of risk management in personal finances, explaining how to safeguard your financial future from unexpected setbacks. They emphasize that protecting your wealth is just as important as accumulating it. Example 1. The aspiring investor. Scenario: Jessica, a young professional, wanted to build wealth through investing but felt overwhelmed by the complexity of financial markets. She feared making mistakes and losing her hard-earned money. Application: Inspired by How Money Works, Jessica decided to educate herself about investing. She started by learning the basics of diversification, risk management, and long-term investing. Jessica created a diversified portfolio with a mix of stocks, bonds, and mutual funds to spread risk and increase potential returns. She also set clear financial goals and invested consistently, taking advantage of dollar cost averaging to mitigate market volatility. Outcome: over time, Jessica's disciplined approach to investing allowed her to build a substantial investment portfolio. By following the principles from the book, she protected her wealth from market fluctuations and achieved steady growth, securing her financial future. Example 2, the small business owner. Scenario: David, a small business owner, was focused on growing his business but realized he needed to protect his personal wealth from potential business risks. Application: drawing from the principles in How Money Works, David implemented strategies to safeguard his wealth. He separated his personal and business finances to protect his personal assets from business liabilities. David also purchased adequate insurance coverage, including liability and property insurance, to mitigate potential risks. Additionally, he created an emergency fund to ensure he had a financial cushion for unexpected challenges. Outcome: by applying these strategies, David successfully protected his personal wealth while growing his business. His proactive approach provided financial security and peace of mind, allowing him to focus on his business goals without compromising his personal financial stability. Example 3, the retiree planning for the future. Scenario: Lisa, a retiree, wanted to ensure that her wealth would last throughout her retirement and provide for her loved ones after her passing. Application: inspired by How Money Works, Lisa took steps to create a comprehensive estate plan. She worked with a financial advisor to set up a trust, ensuring that her assets would be distributed according to her wishes. Lisa also reviewed and updated her beneficiaries, created a durable power of attorney, and drafted a living will to outline her healthcare preferences. Additionally, she invested in low-risk, income-generating assets to provide a steady stream of income during her retirement. Outcome: by taking these proactive measures, Lisa protected her wealth and ensured that her financial legacy would be preserved for her heirs. Her thoughtful planning provided financial security and peace of mind for both herself and her family. 6. Understanding the difference between wealth and income. One of the most important points in the book is the distinction between wealth and income. The authors explain that having a high income doesn't necessarily equate to being wealthy. True wealth is determined by what you save and invest, not just what you earn. This shift in perspective is essential for readers who want to shift their focus from spending to saving and investing for long-term financial security. Example 1, the high-income professional. Scenario: Mark, a successful lawyer, earns a high salary but spends most of his income on luxury items, vacations, and an upscale lifestyle. Despite his impressive income, Mark has little in savings and investments. Application: after reading How Money Works, Mark realizes the importance of building wealth rather than just relying on his high income. He starts prioritizing saving and investing a significant portion of his earnings. Mark sets up automatic transfers to his investment accounts and begins building a diversified portfolio. By focusing on growing his assets, Mark gradually builds substantial wealth that provides long-term financial security. Outcome: Mark learns that a high income alone is not enough to ensure financial stability. By understanding the difference between wealth and income, he shifts his focus to accumulating assets and creating a solid financial foundation. Example 2, the modest income saver. Scenario: Emma, a schoolteacher, earns a modest salary but is diligent about saving and investing her money. She lives within her means, avoids unnecessary debt, and regularly contributes to her retirement accounts. Application: inspired by the principles in How Money Works, Emma continues to prioritize building wealth despite her modest income. She takes advantage of employer-sponsored retirement plans, invests in low-cost index funds, and consistently adds to her emergency savings. Emma's disciplined approach allows her to accumulate significant wealth over time. Outcome: Emma demonstrates that you don't need a high income to build wealth. By understanding the importance of saving and investing, she creates a secure financial future for herself and enjoys peace of mind. Example 3, the entrepreneur's wealth building strategy. Scenario: Sarah, a small business owner, focuses on generating revenue and reinvesting profits into her business. While her business income fluctuates, Sarah is committed to building long-term wealth. Application: drawing from How Money Works, Sarah implements a wealth-building strategy that includes diversifying her investments, purchasing property, and creating multiple streams of passive income. She reinvests a portion of her business profits into income-generating assets and gradually grows her net worth. Sarah also ensures she has adequate insurance and an emergency fund to protect her wealth. Outcome: Sarah's understanding of the difference between wealth and income allows her to build a resilient financial portfolio. Her focus on wealth accumulation provides financial stability and enables her to weather business fluctuations and economic uncertainties. 7. Financial independence versus financial freedom. The book draws a distinction between financial independence and financial freedom. Financial independence is the ability to live off your savings and investments without needing to work, while financial freedom means being completely debt-free and having the means to live the lifestyle you want. The authors encourage readers to aim for both, with practical steps on how to achieve these goals through budgeting, saving, and disciplined investing. Example 1. The early retiree. Scenario: David, a software engineer, aimed to retire early by achieving financial independence. He focused on accumulating enough assets to generate passive income that could cover his living expenses. Application: Inspired by how money works, David created a comprehensive financial plan. He aggressively saved a portion of his income, invested in dividend-paying stocks, real estate, and retirement accounts. By calculating his financial independence number, the amount needed to cover his expenses, David tracked his progress and adjusted his strategy as needed. Outcome: David achieved financial independence by his early 40s. He no longer needed to work actively to cover his expenses and could retire comfortably. However, he chose to continue working part-time on passion projects, exemplifying that financial independence provides the freedom to choose how to spend your time. Example 2. The digital nomad. Scenario: Sarah, a marketing consultant, sought financial freedom to travel the world and work remotely without worrying about money. Application: Sarah learned from how money works that financial freedom requires more than just covering basic expenses. She diversified her income streams by creating online courses, investing in passive income sources, and maintaining an emergency fund. Sarah also minimized her lifestyle expenses to maximize her savings and investments. Outcome: Sarah achieved financial freedom, allowing her to travel and live comfortably without financial constraints. She enjoyed the flexibility to work from anywhere and pursue her passions while maintaining a secure financial foundation. Example 3. The small business owner. Scenario: Mark, a small business owner, wanted to achieve both financial independence and financial freedom to ensure a secure future for his family. Application: Mark applied the principles from how money works by focusing on growing his business while also building personal wealth. He reinvested profits into the business, diversified his investments, and created multiple streams of passive income, such as rental properties and dividend-paying stocks. Mark also implemented a robust financial plan, including insurance coverage and estate planning, to protect his wealth. Outcome: Mark achieved financial independence by generating enough passive income to cover his family's living expenses. By continuing to grow his business and investments, he reached financial freedom, enabling him to enjoy a luxurious lifestyle, travel, and provide for his family's future without financial worries. 8. The importance of financial mentorship. Mathews and Siebold advocate for the value of financial mentorship. They stress that learning from successful people who have achieved financial freedom can provide invaluable insights and shortcuts to avoiding common mistakes. Seeking out a mentor or financial advisor can help guide individuals on their path to understanding how money works and making smarter decisions. Example 1. The young professional. Scenario: Emma, a recent college graduate, landed her first job and wanted to make smart financial decisions. However, she felt overwhelmed by the numerous financial options and lacked the knowledge to create a solid financial plan. Application: Emma sought the guidance of a financial mentor, an experienced professional she met through a networking event. Her mentor helped her create a budget, set savings goals, and understand the basics of investing. With her mentor's support, Emma learned about the importance of an emergency fund and started contributing to her 401k plan. Outcome: over time, Emma's financial literacy improved significantly. With her mentor's guidance, she built a strong financial foundation, avoided common pitfalls, and made informed decisions that set her on the path to financial independence. Example 2, the small business owner. Scenario: John, a small business owner, was struggling to manage his business finances and plan for growth. He realized he needed expert advice to navigate the financial challenges and achieve sustainable success. Application: John connected with a financial mentor who had extensive experience in managing and growing small businesses. His mentor provided insights into cash flow management, tax planning, and funding options. Together, they developed a comprehensive financial strategy that addressed both short-term needs and long-term goals. Outcome: with his mentor's guidance, John gained a deeper understanding of business finance. He implemented effective financial practices that improved his cash flow, reduced expenses, and positioned his business for growth. John's mentor also introduced him to valuable resources and networking opportunities that further supported his business development. Example 3, the aspiring investor. Scenario: Sarah, a young professional, wanted to start investing but felt uncertain about where to begin. She lacked the confidence and knowledge to make investment decisions on her own. Application: Sarah sought out a financial mentor, a seasoned investor, through a local investment club. Her mentor taught her the fundamentals of investing, including asset allocation, risk management, and diversification. Sarah's mentor also shared personal experiences and lessons learned from their own investment journey. Outcome: with her mentor's guidance, Sarah gained the knowledge and confidence to start investing. She built a diversified portfolio that aligned with her financial goals and risk tolerance. Sarah's mentor continued to provide ongoing support and advice, helping her navigate market fluctuations and make informed investment decisions. 9. Taking action and staying disciplined. The final point the book drives home is the importance of taking action. It's not enough to learn about how money works, the real power comes from applying the knowledge consistently. The authors encourage readers to take control of their finances by setting goals, creating a plan, and following through with discipline. They stress that financial success is a long-term journey requiring patience, focus, and perseverance. Example 1, the aspiring homeowner. Scenario: Emma, a young professional, dreamed of owning her first home. However, she realized that achieving this goal would require careful planning and disciplined saving. Application: inspired by how money works, Emma created a detailed savings plan. She set a clear goal for the amount needed for a down payment and established a timeline for reaching it. Emma automated her savings by setting up direct deposits into a separate savings account dedicated to her home fund. She also cut unnecessary expenses and focused on building her credit score. Outcome: over time, Emma's disciplined approach paid off. By taking consistent action and sticking to her savings plan, she was able to accumulate the down payment needed to purchase her first home. Emma's dedication and discipline turned her dream into reality. Example 2, the debt-free journey. Scenario: John, a recent college graduate, found himself overwhelmed by student loans and credit card debt. He knew that becoming debt-free would require a strategic plan and unwavering discipline. Application: drawing from the principles in How Money Works, John created a comprehensive debt repayment strategy. He listed all his debts, their interest rates, and outstanding balances. John used the avalanche method, focusing on paying off the highest interest debt first while making minimum payments on the others. He also tracked his spending, created a budget, and found ways to increase his income through side gigs. Outcome: by consistently following his debt repayment plan and staying disciplined, John gradually paid off his debts. His financial burden lifted, John experienced a sense of freedom and confidence in managing his finances. His disciplined approach to debt repayment set the foundation for future financial success. Example 3, the retirement planner. Scenario: Lisa, a mid-career professional, wanted to ensure a comfortable retirement. She understood that building a substantial retirement fund required long-term commitment and disciplined investing. Application: inspired by How Money Works, Lisa took action by maximizing her contributions to her employer-sponsored retirement plan and opening an individual retirement account, IRA. She diversified her investments across various asset classes and regularly reviewed her portfolio to ensure it aligned with her goals. Lisa also made a habit of increasing her contributions whenever she received a raise or bonus. Outcome: Lisa's disciplined approach to retirement planning allowed her to build a significant retirement fund over the years. By taking consistent action and staying disciplined with her investments, Lisa secured her financial future and looked forward to a comfortable retirement. In conclusion, How Money Works by Tom Mathews and Steve Siebold is an accessible, straightforward guide for anyone looking to improve their financial literacy and take control of their financial future. The book breaks down complex financial concepts into easy-to-understand terms and provides actionable steps that readers can immediately implement. Its focus on educating readers about how money works, combined with practical advice for saving, investing, and avoiding financial traps, makes it a valuable resource for anyone seeking financial independence. Thank you for listening. I hope this content is useful to you. If you like this kind of content, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel to support our team.